Good,
I'm
good,
well. It's good to see you, my brother.
good, good.
Right.
Same thing. All right. So, what do you guys want to talk about today?
Bro, I
Reverse
got
sourcing.
reverse sourcing it. I got hella questions too, but
Go
Um,
ahead. Go ahead. Who want to start?
you
you
go
can start. You
first.
can start, bro.
Right. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Right.
Yeah.
My thing, or the struggle with reverse sourcing for me this week has been, you know, I've gone through many storefronts. It's just, I guess because of the Memorial Weekend, it's been pretty hard to find items at cost or at cost. Just
Yeah,
sourcing.
I've seen
And
the same thing. To be honest, like I did not do much reverse sourcing just because I was able to find some leads, but like it was super hard. I don't know if it's because the sales are over or stuff, but like it was super hard for me as well. So I've done a lot of manual sourcing and a lot of tactical arbitrage. This is where most of my leads came from this week. I mean, ever
right.
since all that stuff with the Memorial Day weekends ended. But yeah, that's like reverse sourcing sucked for me as well. Like lately.
I only found one product yesterday. I was shocked. I was upset. I'm not going to lie. Um, yeah, but I'm trying this new way with the storefront and the scanning the storefronts with the TA. I'm just trying
Yeah,
everything right now. Just seeing, I'm going to put my first order in soon. So, but thank you, brother.
that's good.
That's all I
Yeah,
got for now.
but that's why you need to see all those sourcing methods as tool, right? So you need to use them whenever it's appropriate, and it may not always be appropriate to do some reverse sourcing. No, the thing is that with reverse sourcing, like reverse sourcing is going to be the sourcing method that's going to be the most consistent, right? While if you only know a couple of websites that you scan with tactical arbitrage or that you look at manually, it may come a day when all the websites that do not have a promotion. This is when you need to expand a little bit, try to looking at other websites. But like usually with reverse sourcing, it's gonna be the most consistent. Now I know that it's been hard for me as well this week with reverse sourcing, but yeah, you need to this is why you need to be able to source with a lot of different strategies.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Okay. I got a question. I got a bunch. In terms of sales rank, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
sales rank is what determines how fast or how slow a product is selling, right?
Yeah, it's a good
Um.
indicator.
Yeah. So when you're dealing with sales rank, is there like, can you just kind of like give me like a little bit of breakdown? Is it like 0 to 50K is a fast mover, 50K to 80K is like in the middle, 100K plus? Like,
Here's the thing. The thing is that it's gonna be different for every single category. So 50K in clothing or in toys, let's say toys, is gonna be completely different than 50Ks in grocery. So 50K in grocery, or let's just say baby, like the baby category. 50K in the baby category is gonna be super slow. Like compared to toys is actually decent, 50K. So what you need to do to get used to that is you can use Jungle Scout Estimator, and I'll leave the link in general. Let me just find general. So you can go over there and enter the sales rank that you want to look at, and it's gonna give you an estimate of how many sales you're gonna get a month.
Jungle
For that,
Scout?
yeah, junglescout.com/estimator. Let me send it right there. Yeah, so it's free. I think you have 10 a day, but like use it. Try to use it a little bit every single day, and you'll start to get used to. You'll start to know which sales rank is like. You'll pretty much understand. Like it's gonna be second nature to you once you do it enough.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. So I saw a video. I was watching a bunch of your videos, and
Mm-hmm.
I saw you said something like, if you were to go, don't do reverse sort, like, because a lot of people, I know, Flips for Miles.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of like a big guy in the OA space.
Mm-hmm.
But he mainly just preaches Seller Ramp, because I'm pretty sure Seller Ramp is his thing. I don't know. I think
Yeah.
he owns Seller Ramp. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. But you were saying that as a beginner, you're better, instead of just using Seller Amp and just reverse source, you're better off maybe, using something like tactical arbitrage. How much is tactical
Yeah.
arbitrage, by the way? I don't know.
tactical arbitrage is, I think it's 18, like the basic plan is $89 a month, I believe. Yeah, and he does own Seller Amp. I don't think he have any ill intention, but like, to be honest, like a lot of these guys did not actually start doing online arbitrage with reverse sourcing with Seller Amp and stuff, because I don't think it existed when they actually started doing online arbitrage. So they may not understand like, oh, it's actually difficult for beginners to start reverse sourcing, and it's way easier to actually learn to use tactical arbitrage. And this is just my opinion, you know, they may think differently, but like in my opinion, like when I started with when I actually made the transition from retail arbitrage to online arbitrage, when I tried to do some reverse sourcing, it was not easy. It was super hard, and getting tactical arbitrage really helped me, because it's just like you're going to be able to go through a lot of websites super fast, right? So you're going to be able to start figuring out the sales cycle for your first 2, 3, 4 websites. And once you have that knowledge, when you start doing some reverse sourcing, it's going to be way easier, because you're going to see some products. And for example, let me give you this example. Like, so when I started online arbitrage, I used to source a lot at Bed Bath & Beyond, right? And so whenever I saw a product that was like OTC, or like, you know, some specific beauty products, I always knew that I could potentially find this product at Bed Bath & Beyond. So, you know, whenever I started doing some reverse sourcing, I saw like one of those products, I just went to Bed Bath & Beyond and looked for that product manually, and I found it most of the time. And like, if you do not, like, for a lot of those products, if you just clicked on Google, like copy and paste the name and tried to find those products, you would have to, sometimes you would not find them, or you would have to scroll a long time, because Bed Bath & Beyond would not necessarily be ranking in the first results
Page on Google.
Exactly. So this helped me a lot, and like, just, you know, it was just me working with tactical arbitrage and figuring out Bed Bath & Beyond. And so, you know, because I was able to go through like a lot of data super fast, and this is what actually got me to get better at reverse sourcing, is really understanding the sales cycle and stuff, because like, you're going to see your product and you're going to know exactly where you can potentially find it. And same thing, you know, when you see the results on Google Shopping, you are not going to necessarily know that there's potentially that coupon on that website, so you can dive deeper into that specific website, or that promotion on Walgreens, for example. Walgreens is a great example, because if you actually were to reverse source the Nature Made vitamins, all that stuff, you're going to see the price and you're probably going to skip this product, right? But if you know that there's a buy one get one promotion that does not show on Google Shopping, you are going to like actually go to Walgreens and get the real price for that product. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how does buy one get one work? Let's just say you buy 10, then you get one free with each 10, so it comes out to be 20.
No, so like for example, for Walgreens the maximum is 12. So you're gonna add 12 to cart, and you're gonna get 6. So basically, you're gonna pay for 6, and you're gonna get 6 free.
Oh.
So you just do 50%. It's the same thing.
Oh. Yeah, I gotta get used to that, because it's so like buy one get one free, buy 6, like.
Yeah, just turn it into a percentage, like just as if it was a coupon. Like, buy one get one free will be 50%, buy one get one 50% will be like 25% off, and so on and so forth. You know.
Oh, okay. So wait, this is gonna be a super noob question, but what is a sales cycle? Is it like how often a website goes on sale, or is it like?
Yeah, exactly. So for example, Walgreens, they have new sales every single week, right? And so if you look at them in like often enough, you'll notice that maybe this specific brand goes in sale every 3 months. You know, and so if you've tested this product in the past, you know that it may be time to stack up a little bit on your money and not necessarily spend money on other websites and stuff, because you know that this promotion is going to come, and so you're going to be able to replan. You know, so it's
okay.
playing with stuff like that, understanding that. And so for example, an example that I often give is that I used to have that super, like, my best selling product ever that I stopped selling because I stopped doing FBM, because I'm working only with the Prep Center now, was a product, a FBM product, right? And it was a product that is only profitable if you get it with the 20%. I mean, it's profitable without it, but like, it's not good enough, right? And so you can get it with, there's a 20% coupon or 30% coupon, I forgot, that comes like every 2 to 3 months on this website, and like whenever you get this coupon, like this product becomes super good, right? So if someone is reverse sourcing your storefront and see this product, whenever it's not on sale, they are not going to be able to understand, oh, you can get that product that cheap, right? So this is why understanding sales cycle is super important.
Oh, so how often a store goes on sale?
Yeah, exactly. And it's not always the whole store, but sometimes, like another example, another product that I replanned not too long ago, like last week, is a product that was on sale. It's from a specific brand, and on that brand website, it was on sale during Q4, and it went back on sale last month. So, it's understanding stuff like that and working with it to be able to manage your capital and really spend money on the stuff that is going to give you a return on investment,
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So another quick question is, I was thinking too was, as a beginner, because I'm thinking around July, I want to start, having things kind of, because I'm saving up the capital to start everything, get things going. Um, is it better off if I were to be, let's just say, I have like, I'm starting with like 1,000 something USD, but I do have like $600 a month that I'm pouring into the business. So it's not like, you know what I mean? I'm just starting with 1,000 and praying for the best. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be consistently pouring into the business. Would it be? Is it like a smart strategy if I were to focus on like fast movers? Like if I have like $1,000 and I spend about seven $600 in inventory, because like just in case I gotta wait for prep center sales, this that, and then all the bills are gonna come in for Keepa and Be Cool and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So you need some money left over in the account for whatever. Is it smarter if I were to, like, let's just say buy, maybe try to maybe have like find like 5 or 6 good leads and then just buy like small quantities of maybe like fast movers and just send it off to
Yeah,
Amazon?
if I were you, I would start right now, even if it's just with $1,000. Just because you're gonna make some mistakes, and you're gonna, like, the only way to really learn is to make those mistakes yourself. So I mean, not too dumb of not really bad mistakes, but like you're gonna make some mistakes. You're gonna buy some inventory that's not gonna sell, or you're gonna make some mistakes. So start right now with $1,000 and start getting fast selling product. As you said, this is what you should focus on, like sub 50,000. If you get products sub 50,000 in any category, it should be okay. Even if it's groceries, it should still sell, but always use junglescout.com/estimator to get an estimate of how fast it's going to sell. And yeah, use those $1,000, start buying a little product here and there, try to see if it sells and learn from that. And like when you reinvest money, dump more money into the business, and it's fine. If I were you, I would not wait.
No. It's not too much that I'm waiting. It's more like I'm saving right now so I could start. So
You could start with 1,000, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna start probably in July. But like, because I'm so new, I just have so many different questions, so much angles that I'm trying to learn in the next month. So I'm taking a lot of notes, trying to figure out, like, how to, because you're basically like how the ASIN works, how the buy box works. How do you know Amazon is rotating the buy box? Is it, am I, like, how do you know Amazon dominates a listing? Like all the basic stuff that I need to understand. Like I'm just really taking the time to like really understand, because basically from what I'm understanding is, like, even when I was watching like your sourcing video, you would basically, when you were sourcing, you would see a product and you'd be like, okay, you would basically put it in your spreadsheet. Okay, I know I have a, if I buy a gift card from raise.com, I know that if I can get a 10% coupon. Like you're basically trying to find all the ways that you can get that price down as low as possible. You know what I
That's
mean?
super important.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of like trying to figure out like the right strategies to kind of, because my goal for the year, to be honest, in the next 6 months, is I really want to get the legs under the business. Like I'm not necessarily trying to shoot for the moon or
I understand.
shoot for the star. I just want to get to a point where, like, I'm spending money like consistently, money is coming in from sales, even if I break even and all the profit that I make just pays for the bills, like at least I have product going out, sales coming in, money going into the business from like me putting money into the business, you know? So just getting the legs under the business, and like that's just it. So it's like just really trying to understand everything, and hopefully like by July I can kind of start like going, you know, deep into all the other stuff, you know, like but tactical arbitrage, man, damn, for a beginner that's expensive. Oh
Yeah,
man.
it is definitely. But yeah, if it's not in your budget, yeah, it's true that if you start with 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, it's gonna take a lot of money, like from money that you could use to source. So that's true that in that case, you know, starting by doing some reverse sourcing, some manual sourcing may be better for you. But like if you have the money to invest in tactical arbitrage, yeah, as some guy said in the chat, it's super worth it. It's super
Yeah,
worth it. Yeah.
80. Do you have to pay for Keepa like the whole year all at once, or can you just do
No,
20?
no, no. It's 20. It's like 20. It's 18 euros a month, so it's like $20.
Oh, okay, because I saw some girl, she paid for like the whole thing all at once, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh
you can probably do this and save a little money. But
yeah. I also watched one of your videos, and you're saying like when you start, beginners they want to ungate everything, but like realistically, um, let's just say at Ungate Beauty, am I now able to sell all beauty brands, or I have to ungate beauty, then I gotta ungate Sephora, ungate Burbies, or I gotta
yeah, so
ungate.
Bird Bees, when you ungate beauty, there are some brands that are still going to be gated. So you're gonna get ungated first in the category, but like you can hit two birds with one stone, right? So you can ungate beauty and Bird Bees at the same time. So it's the thing is that beginners are looking to ungate really every single brand, but the truth is that a lot of those brands are gonna get opened by themselves. Like, to be honest, I did not even ungate the toys category myself on the account that I'm using right now.
Yeah.
Beauty, I don't think I ungated the beauty category either, because when I started with this account, I only sold Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, and Puma. That's it. And I was just doing retail arbitrage, and all the other categories opened by themselves. A lot of brands opened by themselves. So whenever you reach, like, it's gonna open by themselves when you reach like $10,000 a month in sales. This is what I saw happening for me. It may be
Okay.
different for you, but and maybe it changed. I don't know. But yeah, do not go and ungate every single thing. Just ungate whatever you need to get some sales and make your money back. And start by selling brands that are ungated. Like, just go for those brands that are opened, and then once you start making money, you see some great leads that you want to buy a lot of, just get ungated if you can do it cheaply. And like a lot of time you can do it cheap with the Amazon to Amazon method, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I don't want to take up all the questions because I know other people probably have questions, but if anyone,
That's fine.
no one has any other questions, man, I got questions to just shoot for days, bro.
Yeah,
So.
wait, let's see. Anyone has questions right now?
I don't think so, bro.
Yeah, so you can go ahead, bro. If nobody
All
else
right,
want to ask
bro.
questions, you can go ahead.
Let me go on my phone real quick because I know I got.
You took notes and everything?
Bro, I'm serious, man. I'm trying to change my life, dog. Tired of being fucking poor, man. Fuck it. Tired of this shit, man. So okay, so you need Keepa. How do you know Amazon is rotating the buy box?
So on Keepa, you want to ask? Vibe check? You want to answer?
Buy box statistics.
Yeah, exactly. So on Keepa, there's that tab that's called Buy Box Statistics. And so you want me to show you? I can share my screen if you want to.
Wait, hold on. Let me, because I have a page for Keepa notes. Keepa.
Oh shit, you're really serious, huh?
Bro, I'm trying to change my life, dog.
Yeah, I feel you.
Next 6 months, bro, I'm trying to be like, I just want the legs under the business. If we can get to even just 10K and just a little, like 3,000 even in profit, and just reinvest it, and I actually know what I'm doing, like I'll be so happy. That'll be like freaking people want 1 million, man. I just want to get the legs under first.
Yeah, I feel you.
Get the foundation, you know, and then we can do whatever from there. Because I'm not willing to put in 40 hours of work and then come do another 40 hours in the night and grind it out. You know what I mean? And just invest my profit and invest
Yeah.
my paychecks too, you know, like.
Wait. I saw Mershad said that, ask me if I can turn up my mic. Is it low?
Not for me, it's not. It's like perfect for me, to be honest, but
You are good, brother. You're fine.
Okay. All right. Mershad, maybe, I don't know. Is it still low? I'm sorry, I did not see your message sooner. I don't know if he's still here though.
keep a note. Okay.
Oh, it's fine now. Okay, perfect.
Keep a note. Okay. So
Got
yeah,
them?
how do you know Amazon is rotating the buy box?
So, whenever do you mean when Amazon is on the listing themselves, or?
No. Because like, is that something you look for, like in it, like a profit, like a S tier lead, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would be like, okay, Amazon is that has to be like a number one thing. Amazon's rotating the buy box, or is not that big of a deal?
Yeah. So no, it's not that. I would not look at it that way. But what I'm looking for is things that could make it so I would have a hard time to actually like get the buy box myself. It would be either if Amazon is on the listing, or like one of the companies owned by Amazon, such as Zappos, or if there's like either the brand that is selling on the listing, because if the brand is on the listing, you're not going to get the buy box except if you cut the price a lot. And if the brand is on the listing, there's a chance that you get an IP complaint, so I would stay away from those. Or sometimes there's what is called brand management companies. So those companies, it's just the same thing as if the brand was on the listing. There's those companies that manage the brand for the actual brand on Amazon that sell their product. And so same thing, whenever they are on the listing, you're not going to get sales. And so you would check that by going into the first thing is, if on the Keepa graph, like the buy box line is super flat, it's probably the case, right? It's probably the brand management company is on the listing, or the brand itself is on the listing.
So wait, if the buy box line is super flat?
Yeah. If you see that it's super flat, like, you're not gonna get the buy box. Also, go ahead.
Yeah, I had another question. Now after him, I just had a question, just to prepare. I don't want to cut him out.
No problem. So, yeah, what you can do as well is look at the buy box statistics. So you go to, there's that tab on Keepa called buy box statistics. So you would click there and you would have a breakdown on, like, for the last 30 days, who owns the buy box the most, and you would see a percentage. And so from there, you can know, like, if you see someone that has the buy box 95% of the time, and that there was like 10 different sellers during that month, it means that Amazon's not rotating the buy box. And it's not that often that it happens, but like it happens, and so you want to be aware of that.
And you would want to stay away from that product. It would be like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you're going to be stuck with your inventory, and you're going to have to like cut the price a lot, and it's not worth it most of the time.
Oh, okay. Buy box statistics, and then just look at the percentage of sellers.
Yeah,
that's how you know the buy box is rotating.
Yeah, I have a whole video going on that. It's one of the first video I put on YouTube. Let me send it. I called it Keepa. Wait, I'll find it for you.
Buy box statistic.
Yeah, here we go. This one. Let me get the link. So yeah, you can watch this video. It goes over everything.
Okay, no worries. I'll check that out. Buy box statistics.
But it's pretty much everything that I told you in this, like, right now. It's what I talk about that in the video, but like more in depth maybe.
Should I go ahead and create like a email list and start just going on like Walmart and just, I don't know, put it in there and just start getting like coupon codes and stuff like that?
I just subscribe to as many online retailers as you can. But like the coupon codes, like by the time you start, they're probably not going to be available anymore. This is something that you should do like every morning. Look at what coupon you can find for what website, and then start sourcing. So this is what I do not do it every morning anymore, because sometimes I do not necessarily need to find new leads, or I'm just reverse sourcing. But like when I started, I used to do it every day, and same thing is going to help you like understand sales cycle, understand how you can reduce your cost and stuff.
All right.
Some guy.
Yo,
Yep.
I was wondering if I could ask my question
Yeah,
just
go
right
ahead.
quick, if you don't mind, DK.
No, you good, bro. You good. You good.
Thank you, brother. Right. So my question would be, right, if I'm reverse sourcing manually using SellerAmp, how do I
Mhm.
know whether a storefront is worthwhile or worth searching or not? Because I see some storefronts with 150 or 80 or 90 or maybe even like 60 ASINs, and I'll go through them and still not find anything, and that's what happened the other day. I was very upset. So,
Yeah, so there's no way to know, so you just need to go through the product super fast. Like when I start with a new storefront, I do not really go super deep in every single product that they have. Like I just look super fast, try to see if there's some product that looks interesting, and like I try to do it as fast as possible so I can know like pretty much if it's a good storefront or not, right? If it's a good storefront, I add it to my spreadsheet, and then whenever I go back to this storefront, I go more in depth. I really look at every single product more in depth because I know that it's more likely to be a great storefront, right? But usually, if you are starting from products that are great online arbitrage leads, most of the time, all the storefront that you're gonna have on that specific leads are great storefront. Like, and especially if it's a lead that is hard to find, like for example, it's a lead that you need to use a coupon, use a gift card, find some hidden sales and stuff.
right.
If it's super hard to find, if it's online arbitrage product, you know that it's an online arbitrage lead that is hard to find. Usually, those storefronts that are actually selling that product are going to be great storefront to reverse source.
Right. So it's not necessarily a thing about how many ASINs they have.
No, it's
It's
not necessarily, but like usually, if you see that someone has like, for example, if I see someone that has a lot of Nike products and that's all they sell, like I would usually skip that storefront because I never had a lot of luck like reverse sourcing Nike products.
right.
So like usually when I find Nike products, it's either by manual sourcing and all that stuff. So I would like usually I would not look at them because there's a lot of storefronts that have Nike product, like only Nike products, and I have no idea where they find those products. I have
Me
no
neither.
idea. I have no idea if it's like actually like if it's fake products. Like I know people sell fake socks and stuff, but
Now they have a few groups like sneaker Discord servers that run the Amazon service, and they
mhm.
post leads every day, and they're
Oh
terrible.
yeah.
They're terrible.
Uh,
Yeah.
So yeah, whenever I see Nike, like usually if it's a storefront full of Nike, I just skip it. But other than
Right.
that, other than that, I look quickly, and when you've done it a lot, like there's a lot of leads that you've seen in the past. You're gonna see all the same leads a lot, so there's a lot of leads that you can like just skip because you know them.
Right. And another question I had. So sorry, Mr. DK. Was
No,
that
bro. You ask as many questions as you want, bro. I'm still learning from the shit you're asking too.
right? Thank you, brother. Right. Another thing is you know, sometimes I will go through some storefronts, and I was wondering. Yeah, this is the question I was just answering. I was wondering how long would you particularly spend per product per storefront? So, like, say, like 30 seconds. Would you 30 seconds? No, 30 seconds. Or like what would be how long should I spend on a product before giving up on it and just going to the next to the next product?
Um, it depends. It really depends. Like, if it's like a category that I know and that I know where I could potentially find the product, I may look a little bit deeper into it. And it really depends. Like, if it's a new product that I've never seen, a category that I do not know, I may also, put a lot of time. If I believe that I could find this product profitably, I may I may try to dig super deep. No, it's really situational. So it's really hard to give like some rules regarding how long you should spend on
Right.
every single ASIN, but like it's really situational. If I believe that I can find this product profitably, I may look a little bit deeper, or maybe just to understand
As
where
opposed. Right.
where this guy could have bought this product.
Yes. I
It
noticed.
depends.
And the thing I notice is, going through a store, you repeatedly see the same website, so you can kind of make the connection and say, okay, well, they
Yeah.
probably got it from this website right here.
Yeah. Also.
That's
Yeah.
what I've been noticing. And yeah, I found quite a few good websites doing that, that I can
Yeah,
spam.
that's why reverse sourcing is great, because like you can also discover new websites and stuff.
Right. I found more use in that though, finding new websites, honestly,
Yeah.
the past few days, because it's been rough. I've been brute forcing it right now. I've been going
Yeah.
through a whole bunch of storefronts. Okay, this is good. Okay, this, just looking, go through a storefront, go through every item, then go to the next storefront, then go through every item, and go to the next storefront. That's why I'm kind of trying to use the because I remember the video you were talking about, right? Covering more ground. That's why I'm trying to use, tactical arbitrage, to kind of scan storefronts as well. And then also probably, still do the reverse sourcing, manually.
And how's tactical arbitrage working with for you right now?
I love it. It's going
Yeah?
great. I'm finding a few good leads every day. It's amazing. I'm saving them. It's been good. I've just been listening to you, doing that, finding new websites, and then I'm on I go to coupon websites and what specials are going on coupon websites.
Yeah.
Go on the website, see if it's on tactical arbitrage, see if it's on tactical expander, and if it is, I find gift cards. I plug everything into tactical arbitrage. I scan it, and I found a few good leads that way. But,
yeah, I'm always scared when I recommend like tactical arbitrage, because like I'm scared that people are recommended to like do not actually put a lot of work into it to try to understand and like scan a lot, because you need to scan a lot of stuff, right?
Yes.
And it's a little bit expensive. So when you start, it's a big chunk of money. So I'm always scared when I recommend it, but like, I think it's worth it.
I think it's pretty worth it as well. I'm enjoying it right now, and I found the majority of my leads have come from there, as well as sometimes just even manual sourcing the website. Opening up seller ramp on the sidebar, copying the name of the product, pasting it, copying and pasting it, just going through pages, as fast as I can, like that.
Yeah.
And like that. But aside from that, like this reverse sourcing, it's like I feel like this is the last piece of the puzzle, because I am trying to buy stuff. I got quite a bit of money I'm trying to spend. I haven't bought products yet. I'm just still wholesaling or selling the things from our company.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't work for that company anymore, but it's whatever. But yeah, I'm trying to find more. I've been trying to get this down so that instead of solely dependent upon the stuff from the company, I can begin to generate my own income, or know how to do it. So yeah, and I'm kind of done with the whole sneaker reselling thing anyway. So
Why?
to do that.
It's not profitable anymore?
It's not that it's not profitable, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Please excuse my French. It's a lot of bullshit, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of this dude scam this dude for this, and this guy scam this, and y'all got these pairs. I got these pairs from you, and this dude from this. Like I remember this dude came up to me. He had 1,000 triple white Air Force One highs. I don't know how he did it. He stole them from Nike Memphis. So he stole them from Nike Memphis. He went in when they were unloaded, stole the boxes, and shipped them somewhere else, and told me if I wanted them. I was like, why is the price so low? He's like, oh, bro, these from Memphis. And if someone tells you that the pairs are from Memphis, there's 100% chance that they're stolen, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They go in, and you can even Google. They got videos of people going in a Nike Memphis distribution center, stealing pairs and running out. Just going in stealing. So it was just too drug dealy for me. It's too many lies. And then
it used to be way easier back in the day. Like when I was a little bit in the game, like, but it was a long time ago, maybe like 2013, 2012,
right.
And it was so better. Easy. Yeah, you were just on Facebook groups, like people were like talking about sneakers. And right now it's not the same vibe anymore. It's not like, I don't know.
Everyone wants to do it. And then they have like even now, like, and one of the reasons I quit is the fakes from China are getting better. They have tons of fakes that pass StockX, and even clothing is so easy to fake. I mean, if you go to any sneaker store in your area, I can guarantee you almost half the clothes there, or probably 80% of the clothes there, they're fake. Most of the essentials are fake, because clothes are pretty easy to fake. I mean, if you have a screen printer and the blanks, they're selling fakes. I mean, this last guy I was talking to, he was selling fake Spider hoodies. I don't know if you know that brand, Spider, and they were snaps. Fake Travis Scott McDonald's hoodies, which are very easy to fake because they're just red Gildan tees with the Travis Scott printed on top of it. They're fake. So it's it's a lot of fake and just stealing and lying, and then you find out this dude stole this, and then you say, well, you know, this guy, yeah, he stole these pairs from me. He haven't paid me for this. And then there's a guy from Europe, and he says, I have this connect, but he get his pairs from China, and they're fake.
Yeah,
So
that's fucked up.
it's you know, it's been a lot. It was fun while the time lasted. I did find some good connects, and then, you know, but every deal is fake. Everyone's trying to get over on everyone. It's very drug dealy to me, so I had to quit. So, you know, now it's just deal.
Yeah, I got a question for you, bro.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, what's going on, brother?
So let's just say you got a guy, right? He runs into a distribution center and he steals like a whole bunch of Air Force Ones from Nike. You can't resell those, or like, dude, does Nike like
It's
ban
stolen goods. It's illegal to resell stolen goods. Especially told me, like, they don't tell you they're stolen, but it's like, oh, they're from Nike Memphis. Like, if someone tells you that these from Nike Memphis, bro, just like, nah, I'm good, bro.
No,
I mean, the price.
No, but like, how would like, let's just say you were to get those, how would they know that it's stolen? Like, is it like banned? Like, because I mean, if you're getting a good deal, bro, like, fuck it, man.
You sound like some of the guys I know, man. They're just like that. They're like, I don't care if it's stolen. Fuck it. Hey, they not gonna know. I'm not gonna know. Once it's gone, once it's at StockX, nobody cares, bro. You know.
No, it's not even like that. I don't recommend stealing, or I'm not a thief or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, like, if a guy comes to you and he's like, yo, I got like 10 Air Force Ones, you could cop 5 off of me, like, even if it's stolen, I mean, he has the inventory, you know, like, fuck it.
10 and one. It wasn't 10 pairs though. This particular clip that they got from Nike Memphis, they stole 1,000 pairs. So, you know,
even steal 1,000 pairs of shoes.
I don't know, bro. They had boxes, like the boxes from actual Nike, and it said Nike Memphis on the side and all that, bro. Boxes were, so I don't know. Like, when they unload the truck, they run it and they just grab as much as they can, and the employees don't do nothing, you know. So, yeah,
bro, that's 1,000 pairs of shoes though. Like, how much can you really grab? I could probably hold like 2 shoe boxes, bro.
Yeah, they'll probably. That my thing is this: either they were stolen, like they came in and stole them, or someone from management probably helped them. You know, just like, you know. So, yeah, but Nike Memphis is like you can even Google it. Nike Memphis has the most probably problem with stolen pairs when it comes to Nike distribution centers. You know, other than that, a majority of people get their pairs through like backdooring, like people from, and backdooring is pretty bad too. You know, so. And Nike sells their own stock off too, but you heard that from me. They sell it to resellers too. So.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to, you know, figure out.
Yeah. Nike sells their stock to resellers too. They do it. They also sell their stock on StockX too. Some of the execs, they do that too. So. Yeah. Like when you go on sneakers and you try to hit, just know like most of the pairs are probably gone before you even get them.
Yeah, that's annoying. Not really a big sneaker person, man. I just go to Foot Locker, get some Air Maxes. I'm good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
No, but like,
yeah, that was my thing. Yeah, go ahead.
Talking about stolen goods, you can get in trouble if you actually sell them. Not only on Amazon, because on Amazon, like, you're gonna get in trouble super fast with, you know, if you need to submit invoices and shit, right? But like, even on eBay, there was that big seller that was suspended last year. He's on YouTube. His channel is, I forgot, Daily Refinement. So he got suspended because he was selling, at one point, he was selling like super collector sneakers, like one of one and stuff like that, for which you cannot prove the authenticity. You cannot prove like your supply chain, right? And because he bought them from some guy who had it from as a gift from, I don't know, like from some guys at Nike and stuff. So there's no like supply chain documents, right? And so he got this whole, like, he used to make millions a month, I think, on eBay. He got his account shut down. There's also, and he was selling a lot of other shit, like used clothes and stuff, but like he dabbled a little bit into those sneakers, like stuff like that. And he ran into a lot of problem with that. There's another guy, I forgot his name, is on YouTube too. And he was selling Beats headphones that were stolen. He did not know it was stolen, and like the police like catched him and stuff. But I don't think he had any problems. But like you're gonna get in trouble if you sell fake stuff. Like you're gonna get in trouble like one way or another.
Right.
Nah,
yeah.
I ain't gonna do none of that, man.
I know.
To be honest, I'll tell you. So I was doing Shopify dropshipping for a while. I didn't really want to go into Amazon because like I feel like dropshipping, you just pay for your advertising, and then when the sales come in, you buy the product. I was nervous to buy inventory.
Yeah.
for Amazon and it doesn't sell. You know, that was like my biggest like barrier to entry. But honestly, I've always wanted to own run my own online business. So honestly, this is new. But what I was doing, I was actually doing Etsy dropshipping like earlier this year, and I was working with these guys. Like they're pretty good, pretty cool. But like their advice to me was like, copyrighted products, you know, and they're like, oh, Etsy don't care, you know. And I'm running my store. My store is starting to take off ish. Like, you know, like you got to start slow on Etsy because Etsy is almost like you're a brand on Etsy. Like people, when you go on Etsy to shop, people look at your store, how many reviews you have. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? The more sales you have, like the more Etsy will push your products. It's like you know, so like my store was starting to do good. Boom, like everything gets shut down. And Etsy is what actually opened my eyes to Amazon because like if I could sell on Etsy and people are buying stuff, like Amazon's like 100 times bigger. You know, like I could definitely sell on Amazon then. You know,
exactly.
Like,
yeah. Amazon is so easy. Amazon is super easy actually. It's not a difficult business. Like when I started, I started doing private labeling and I was selling like it was a dumb product. Like it was like a dog fishing game. And I actually did not think it was gonna work, like it was gonna be that easy, right? And so this is what really opened my eyes about Amazon because I just sent the product from China to Amazon to the warehouse. I ran a couple of ads and like I started having sales like super fast and without having to do a lot of shit. And so this is what really opened my eyes. Amazon is really not that difficult, and a lot of people are actually scared, but it's like a super easy business model. And if you do arbitrage, you don't even have to pay for ads, you know, so it's like a game changer.
I know. Arbitrage, I'm definitely trying to learn. Like I'm locked in. So wait, when you find like new leads, do you have like a S tier leads like list, and then you have like a potential leads list? So then
No, I think I should do this, but I add everything to the same spreadsheet. Except if it's out of stock, I add it to a second spreadsheet that I look at once every 2 to 3 days. But I put everything into the same spreadsheet, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have two, like a potential and then like a S, like okay, this is a good lead. I'm gonna put it in this one. Boom. I don't know. I think maybe that might work better for me. I don't know. But
yeah, maybe.
When you're pricing your products, do you just match whatever price it's selling at, or is there like pricing strategies you have to like pay attention to?
It's like the thing is that I use a repricer to do that, right? I use Be Cool, and so you just set a minimum price and a maximum price, and you let it work. Now sometimes, and I have a specific Nike product for which it's the case. Like the buy box is at I don't remember exactly how much. I think the buy box is like 18 maybe, and I'm selling mine at 20 without repricing. So it really depends. Like usually you just set your repricer and you let it do its work. And the way the repricer works is you set a rule, you set a minimum and maximum, and it's just gonna follow your rules. It's gonna do what you asked him to do, and it's gonna set your price automatically.
How was your sneaker reselling though? Did you have a reselling operation, Chris, or no?
No, it's like when I was in college. So, you know, I was into sneakers because I was playing basketball and stuff. And so actually back home in Belgium, I have a lot of sneakers that are still over there because I used to collect them, right? So I was buying more than I was selling, but I was trading a little bit, you know, because like back then we used to trade a lot.
That's crazy.
Sneakers. But yeah, no, I was never like super deep in like buying to resell, but I was in the game like really collecting sneakers and stuff. I have a ton of pairs in Belgium that I need to ship here, or I don't know if I'm gonna just leave them over there and just, you know, I don't know, but I have a ton of ones, a ton of fives, a ton of fours, like back from like the 2010s, you know.
Do you guys remember the PS5 days? You could make like 300 off a PS5. Those times were good.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? People were saying that buying the PS5 was super hard.
Bro, that shit was hard as hell. I have a PS5, bro.
It was easy.
It was easy as fuck, bro. I was literally in the gym, and I just had like some notification on Twitter, And whenever the PS5 became available, I think it was on release day, it became available on Amazon. Like in between 2 sets, I took my phone, I ordered it off Amazon, and I got it with an extra controller. It was super easy, bro.
Bro.
Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. People used to buy the Amazon. Like you could have someone buy your Amazon account, and every 2 weeks you could get one if you had Prime. Yeah, I remember that. And then the graphics card days too. Yeah. That was a good way to make money back then, but gotta pivot.
It was hard for
Bro.
you, DK, to get the PS5?
Bro, I got my PS5, like, I drove to EB Games, which is like GameStop here in Canada. Like, I drove to EB Games. I was searching everywhere to see if I could get one. But like I wasn't trying to buy it for resale. I just wanted a PS5 bad, you know?
Yeah.
I like now I don't have time to game. Like I gotta do arbitrage, I gotta work weekends. But yeah, basically like, bro, like I just went to a whole bunch of EB Games and I was like, hey, I know you guys have, because they were trying to say they're sold out, but then I realized no, they're not sold out. They just have a wish list of people that they're giving it to who signed up. So I just would go to different EB Games. I'm like, yo, did a guy not come and pick up his PS5 today?
Right.
Then they're like, then I went to this one that's like out of town, and she like stuttered. She's like, I was like, he didn't come pick it up, did he? And she's like, nah, let me talk to my manager, and then that's how I got my PS5, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they do that here at Foot Locker. If someone didn't pick up their pairs, they have something called leftover days. So like the day after the shoe release, you can go up there. And you got like, hey, you guys have any leftovers? Someone in the front will tell you yes, but you go in the back and someone will tell you no. So
yeah, bro. So that's how I got mine, man. I just
PS5s were easy here. Like here, like in Georgia, like like Target and everything. That's where I hit the most clips. Target, and then for graphics cards, Best Buy, man, it was easy money. But especially during Christmas, man, wet. But now it's hard to get them.
Bro,
Can you still make money? Go ahead.
No. You could go.
I was gonna say, can you still make money flipping graphic cards?
No, not anymore. After the crypto crash last year, because people were using them to mine crypto.
To mine, yeah.
Right. So after that, no. Yeah, but I was getting like 3070s, 3060s, 23060s, 3070s, PS5s, Xbox Series X's, but it seemed like around the time the crypto crash happened, that all stopped. I used to have people, because you don't really need a bot. You can make your own profiles. You can make your own emails. You can get a cash off and have a bot or bottom for you. And for every console he hits for you, you just have to pay him, for everyone he hits for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but aside from that, and I have a lot of emails because I still have like 80 or 90 emails. So, yeah.
With a catch-all or just like regular Gmails?
Regular Gmail. Yeah, like it's deep.
Fuck.
Like they even have Discord servers where you can buy emails like 25 for like $1, 30 for like $1.
Shit.
You can buy them and you can just like Yeezy Supply. They're still good on Yeezy Supply and they're dropping Yeezys again too. So I actually might do those, like Yeezys, especially because it's summer. But yeah, I mean that's how like if you can't afford a bot, you can do it like that. Bot is kind of dead anyway. So.
Yeah, DK, you were about to say something.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna say, like, yo, when you live in the States, bro, like the States, I love living in Canada, but the States is like optimized for making money, bro. Like that's the one thing. Like even me being here, like I gotta go through a prep center. Like every time I buy products, I'm gonna have to pay this, I'm gonna have to pay that. Like the States, there's just so much. Like every time you go on YouTube and you type in make money or like, bro, every single thing that pops up only works basically in the States, bro. Like it's just like, damn, like you have so much opportunity in the States, bro. It's crazy.
Are you from Toronto?
Yeah, Toronto.
Right. Yeah, you sound like my friend. He's a botter. His name is Callie. You sound just like him, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like so much opportunity. I was trying to do like medical courier because like the economy was really bad, hard for me to get a job. Like down there, like for like the past 5 months here in like Toronto. Bare Indians just over here, man. So it's just hard to get a job right now, So I got a job, bro. Like I was looking for just anything. Like I would see something pop up on YouTube, like, oh, be like a courier or something. Like I would search it up, boom, it's only in the States. I had a friend who lives in the States and he's crushing it doing dropshipping right now. He was telling me about like selling stuff on Macari. Macari's only in the States. It's like, oh man, like I was just getting just annoyed, bro. Like every time I see an opportunity, I try to go after it. It's like it's only in the States. Like
I did drop shipping as well last year, so you're not wrong. And it was pretty easy. It was eBay drop shipping. So that was pretty good. selling
You
it.
were you were making sales on that?
Yeah. I mean, it was like nothing. It was like because it was more profitable maybe 2021 because eBay had they didn't have fees to sell sneakers here in the States. I don't
Yeah.
know. We have authenticity guarantee. So right. I was making like $10 a pair, $8 a pair, and I had a drop shipping coach. Her name was Caroline, and I don't know. We're not cool no more. I'm just gonna say that. But yeah.
All right.
Nah, bro. I really didn't like her. She was irritating, bro. She used to ask me Bible verses during our call, bro. It was irritating. But so yeah. I was selling shoes, especially off of Roadrunner, Finish Line, just drop shipping off those, getting cash back and stuff. And it was cool, but it wasn't like 2021. Some guys like my dog Irvin, he made 250,000 just off drop shipping that year. So it wasn't like that. He stopped, everyone stopped, and then Roadrunner, which was another great website people use to dropship goods, Roadrunner Sports. They ended up because they found out people were drop shipping. If you send products like more than 2 products to another address, they'll just ban your account and they would ban your address and they would ban your billing and everything. So then you have to call them and act like it was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? So
Have you tried
that's how I got my money
sourcing?
back.
Have you tried sourcing from those websites for online arbitrage?
Actually, it might work. Hold on, it might
You
work.
should look at it, bro. You should, because
Yeah.
if you already know those websites, if you know shoes and stuff, which shoes are selling, you can it can probably work for online arbitrage.
Yeah. And yeah, but they did they sent me an email too. I still got it actually. It's an email. They sent it in red. They put the text in red. They're like, if we catch you drop shipping again, we're gonna ban your account. Now you can
That's
only
fucked
send
up.
items to the address on your billing and you can only do 1 order a week of worth $2,000 or less. I was like, oh
That's
my
fucked
gosh.
up. Oh wait, 1337. You want to ask something? Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Well, anybody has question? Because we've been talking, but
I still got a decent
yeah, go ahead,
amount.
go ahead.
But I think my guy was still saying some stuff, so I don't know.
Yeah, go whatever you guys want.
Well, as a newbie, right? Like one of the things I'm thinking, like, if I'm trying to find products, is it gonna be like I'm like gated in pretty much everything, so I'm just stuck. Like I saw you said like beauty is a good category to start, but like let's just say I find a product I want to sell it. Is it like, damn, I'm gated? Like fuck, like. Or is
Like,
can I still find, even as a newbie, I can still find products that I could potentially like, okay.
oh
boom.
yeah, you can still find products. You can still find products, and most of the time, like even if you're gated, there's a lot of products, there's a lot of brands that you can get ungated in for super cheap. But there's a lot of brands that are gonna be ungated. Like for example, Mac Cosmetic. There's 2 Mac Cosmetic on Amazon. Like there's one that you're gonna be gated in, but like there's another one where it's gonna be open. So it depends on which one of those 2 brands like your Mac product has been listed at. But you're gonna find a lot of products that you can still sell. Some of them are gonna be gated, but like you're gonna be fine. And if some of the products, so if you find a brand that you're gated in, like just leave a comment in the Discord and ask if it's worth it to get ungated in it or not. So because there are some brands that are not necessarily worth it, that are just going to be like just a one-time thing, but like there are some brands that you're going to be able to source over and over. So just ask in the server, on the server.
That's clutch. If I find a brand that is gated, feel free.
Any other question?
I got a good question for you, bro.
Go ahead.
So look, my question is this: if you were to start as as a beginner, right? I mean, I as far as sourcing, I don't, preparing and shipping shipments, I know how to do that, But as far as sourcing and finding items, how would you dedicate your time, or how would you start your day, or how would you plan your day out, in order to find as many leads as possible?
So what I would do is I would start my day. It's just the same thing that I did when I transitioned to online arbitrage. So I would just start my day. What I did is I was starting my day at 9, and for 30 minutes, 1 hour, I was like planning my day in terms of what promotion are going on, right? So I was making the target list. So I would make the target list for whatever I was going to manual source, for whatever I was going to do tactile expander, and whatever I was going to run on tactile arbitrage, right? So I would run all the search on tactile arbitrage, then run everything on tactile expander, then do some manual sourcing. And at that time, I was not doing any reverse sourcing, right? So if I was like right now, I would do some reverse sourcing as well. But like this is what I would do: just do the target list, and then just spend the whole day like running the search, doing some manual sourcing, and then doing manual sourcing until I find some leads, until I'm able to spend like maybe $100-$200, and then call it a day.
Right. So I'm not really. I don't know. Well, So right. So say and you find the sales through what? Just like Rakuten or just the
Yeah,
sales gazer?
Rakuten, Top Cashback, the emails, SalesGazer, all that stuff.
I forgot about Top Cashback. I haven't logged in. I should log in.
Yeah, you go to the trending stuff, you're gonna find stuff. But
Right.
it took me a little while. It took me like maybe 8 to 10 days of doing this every single day for it to click and to be able to find products, more often.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I had to do this for 8-10 days, take notes. I was taking notes at the end of the day at night to see what went right, what went wrong, like just taking notes of everything that I saw for that day, that what I should do, what I should improve on for the next day. And it really helped me. And yeah, as I said, 8 to 10 days, and then it finally clicked.
Have you ever sourced from Ace Hardware before?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Even reverse, like the one amazing thing I would like to say about tactical arbitrage is, through the reverse sourcing, you can find some pretty good websites, to scan from.
Mhm.
And then from the reverse searching, you can find out, okay, well, I see this website so many times, or this seller, I see this website come up a whole lot of times from this seller. So they probably got it from here. And then, you find out it's on tactical arbitrage or tactical expander. So, that's one good thing about reverse sourcing. I found a lot of lead websites from there. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, Morshad asked a question. So he said, "Suppose I find a product, but there are not any FBA sellers on it, just FBM sellers certified. Should I go for it? BSI is good." Says, just make sure in that case, if there's no FBA sellers, make sure that it's not hazmat, because if it's hazmat, it's gonna be. If it's only FBM sellers, it's probably hazmat. So if it's hazmat, it's gonna cost you a little bit more to ship its clothing. Just check, because sometimes like, by mistakes, clothing items can be either pesticide or like hazmat. It depends. So just make sure of that. And yeah, it's fine. Even if it's just FBM sellers, it's fine. Just make sure that it's not hazmat, and so you're able to pretty much, you understand.
Makes sense. How does the gift cards work? Like when you go on raise.com and you buy like a $20 gift card, is it like a discount, or like you put the discount code in and it gives you like 20% off of your order?
No discount. Yeah. So when you buy the gift card, it's like they give you a code, right? And so you just enter that code. So you're going to be able to buy a $20 gift card for maybe $15, right? So you save 25%. And so that it's not going to be that much most of the time. Sometimes you can find that much, but like most of the time it's going to be like 5-10%, right? So then they're gonna send you your gift card. It's gonna be like a code, and you're gonna copy that code and paste it on the retailer's website, and it's gonna be that's pretty much it.
It's gonna give you 5 to 10% off. I guess.
I mean, no, you're gonna pay the gift card first, and you're gonna have the money on the gift card, on raise.com.
Yeah. But then when you get the code and you're about to make your order to ship, like you've done all your coupons and your gift cards and all that stuff to basically get your price down to somewhere where you're profitable. The gift card it's basically like a coupon, basically, the gift card.
It's a voucher. Like it's like a voucher. So you have $10 on this, you use it, you enter the code, and it's, instead of charging your card, it's gonna charge your gift card.
So before you buy a product, let's just say it's $100, you buy $100 gift card?
Yeah, exactly.
And then you get that cash. You get like cash back, I guess.
No, you don't get cash back. So that $100 gift card, you're only gonna pay $80 to get it. for example, right? So
Yeah.
you save $20 on that gift card, and you're able to spend $100 with that gift card.
Makes sense. How the fuck do they even make money? What the fuck?
I don't. So, for example, like people churning credit cards, like they use their credit card points sometimes to get some gift card discounted, and they just sell them. Or if people get some gifts, that they get some gift cards as gifts, and they are not really interested in that, they just sell them for cash. There's a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to kind of wrap my head around how all that is. So.
you think about it too much. Like just get started. Like, to be honest, just get started. It's not that you do not need to understand everything. Like, just know that gift cards are gonna make, like, they're gonna save you money, and just use them. That's it, bro.
I have a great question for you too. Starting
Go
off, if you don't mind me, DK.
No, you're good. You're good.
One of my questions is this: say you have this much amount of capital, how should you split that up to mitigate finding or investing in a bad lead, or going in too heavily on a bad lead versus finding a good lead and going in? So say I have 5,000 to spend. I'm not saying I have that. Say I have 5,000 to spend. How should I divide that 5,000 up, or how many Asians should I spread that across in order to make sure that I at least make some profit, and not overtly invest in a bad product?
So, if this is why I recommend beauty, because beauty, the price, the buy cost is going to be lower, right? So even if you go a little bit deep, it's still going to be fine, right? So if you buy 50 units at $10, it's just going to be $500, right? So I don't think, like, what I would say is, like, when you start, do not get deep anyway. Like, do not get deep in inventory. Start with 10 to 20 units. Even less if you want to, but like, start with 10 to 20 units per ASIN and try with that and see how it goes. You're gonna make some mistake. Like, just make sure, like, whenever you buy something, just make sure that if you were to not get sale on it, if the price were to tank, you'll be fine, right? So just make sure that you could lose that money if you know what I'm saying, like, because things can go wrong. So try to go wide and not deep when you start, because you're gonna make those mistakes for sure.
Right.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just do not get more than 18-20 units per product.
Right. So say I have, let's just use the original number, $5,000. Would it be wise to split 5,000 into 10 products, or to split it perhaps into 20 products?
Nah, maybe 20, 30, even 30. So 30 if you're 5,000, 30 is gonna be $166. So I think, yeah, if you have 5,000, split it in 30 ASINs. So you're not too heavily invested, and you can start seeing, stuff and understanding. Like, you can make mistakes, and it's not gonna affect you too much.
Thank you for telling me that, because I seen a few good leads, and I was gonna, I was ready to go ham. I was ready to spend like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I'm like, dang, bro, I would have really, bit the bullet there. But right, yeah, that makes sense. So
yeah, just make sure that if you were to lose that money on that specific ASIN, like, that it's not going to kill you,
Right, I'm trying to, like, lessen the blow in case the ASIN does go bad. I don't want to go so deep as to where I can't recoup all of.
Just build that confidence. Build that confidence in yourself, like, in your understanding, your forecasting ability, and whenever you feel confident enough, just start going deep.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was lucky because when I started, I went super deep on products when I started online arbitrage. I went super deep on products on Bed Bath & Beyond, because they allowed you to buy like 99 units, and nothing bad happened, so I was kind of lucky. But, like, it could have set me back a lot if I made a mistake.
And for a listing, what's a good number of sellers that I should look at when I'm going to buy a product? Like, if it has 70 FBA sellers versus 5 FBA sellers, I mean, which one would be which would be?
Of course,
that's a good question.
If a listing, right, sells 10,000 units a month and there's only 5 sellers, of course, like it's a super great listing. If you can actually find a product profitably, it's a super great listing because you know, you're not gonna have to share the buy box with a lot of people. Now, here's the thing, like the number of sellers is not necessarily the right thing to look at. You want to look at the number of competitive sellers, right? People that are
Right.
Wait, can
priced.
you repeat that? Can you repeat that? There's getting like some crazy noise going on. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
so oh,
My fault, brother.
I think there's some feedback from some guy. Yeah, so looking at the number of sellers is not necessarily the thing that you want to look at, because some guys may be priced way too high, or you know, so they are not going to win the buy box, right? So you want to look at the number of competitive sellers, and from the, you know, people that are not too far away from the buy box, and from there, you know, make a decision. If there's like 10 competitive sellers out of 30 sellers, like, just it's not going to be the same thing, right? And to be honest, I do not necessarily look at the number of seller by itself, but I look at how it's evolving. Like if there's a steep increase, you know, I may not get into that specific ASIN, because like if there's a steep increase, the price is probably going to tank, right? Because if there's an increase, it means that it's not selling enough for it to, you know, it's offer and demand, right?
Wait, like an increase in the price could mean that there's
No, an increase in the number of new sellers.
Oh, okay.
So if you see a steep increase on the Keepa graph on the number of new offers, it's often a bad sign, and it's something a little bit more advanced. I would jump into those listings. You know, I'm on some listings where the number of sellers has increased a lot, but a lot of the time, if it's a product from a limited time promotion, the number are going to go down, and you're gonna be fine. Like you're gonna be back to, like, if it sells fast enough, of course, the price is gonna be back to a reasonable price where you can make good money. All the people that got scared are gonna be out of the listing, and you'll be fine.
Right. So yeah, I feel like a dumbass kind of, you know,
Why?
because Memorial Day, some websites were giving like 20% cash back, 15% cash back. But I was so scared I didn't buy anything.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, you just need to build that confidence, to be honest. Just
Yeah.
test a few products, and whenever you get your first sale and stuff, like you're from online arbitrage, you're gonna be able to be more confident and like go buy those products, buy 20 units, 25 units, and like when you get a little bit more advanced, you'll be able to get those 100 units, you know, go super deep on products. You're gonna make mistakes, but it's gonna be all right, you know, because you're gonna have that bankroll, right?
Have you ever done wholesale?
Actually, I placed my first big, not too big, but like, you know, close to $700 wholesale orders 2 days ago.
Oh, that's fire, bro.
Yeah, so I'm just getting started.
I was thinking, yeah, of maybe playing with wholesale too, because I have a little, like I'm trying to spend like 10,000, 10,000. So I was wondering, if you think, I should do a conjunction of that and online arbitrage. And I'm trying to learn online arbitrage first.
Yeah, I think start with online arbitrage, because you're gonna be the thing is that online arbitrage is gonna translate into wholesale, because that specific product that I bought 2 days ago is a product that I actually found first doing online arbitrage, and just by looking at some price sheets from suppliers from which I like suppliers I opened an account with, I was able to find that specific UPC. So this is like pure luck, you know. But it's gonna translate into like online arbitrage is translating super well into wholesale, because you're gonna know those brands, and like those brands that you've sold, you can start opening accounts with authorized distributors and stuff, and so you have you already have something going on, and you already have an understanding, right?
Right. And right. Do you recommend getting there at the 6-figure mark or the 7-figure mark, or when?
I don't think there's a definitive number. Like, just start opening accounts slowly, up to the point where this is what this is the way I'm doing it myself. I just open accounts like whenever I find some accounts that I can open, and then I look at it like periodically, like once every month, once every 2 months. Whenever they send the price sheet, I look at it sometimes. Sometimes I don't find shit. Sometimes I find shit, but I cannot meet the minimum price, the minimum purchase order, I should say. So yeah, just do it slowly. Open accounts, like try to find interesting accounts. You'll start finding good leads, and then you'll be able to place bigger order and like be confident about it as well, you know.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense because if you ever been on like Twitter before, they hit you with the, oh yeah, you got, I was searching up IP complaint stuff, because before I was selling some of the wholesalers of the items from our company, we had a list and a lot of stuff like Uggs and some New Balances. They were like, and we had North Face too. And I thank the Lord, I was going to sell the North Face, and I found out that gave heavy IP complaints. But
Yeah.
they were like, yeah, you shouldn't worry if you have a what is it called, an invoice. You need an invoice. Yeah, online arbitrage it's saturated, and it's dangerous. Because once you get an IP complaint and you don't have an invoice, there's your account's going to be gone. So that
That's
was
bullshit. That's bullshit. But yeah, I don't know. Like the thing is that you see a lot of big guys on Twitter that runs wholesale also do online arbitrage at the same time. They've those two different phase of their business. They're doing both, so there's opportunities in both sides, and if you can do both, why not? This is the way I see it.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like arbitrage though would like really build up the skills for you to and like initial startup capital to eventually transition.
Yeah, exactly.
And do wholesale too. I feel
Right.
like I don't know, it makes more sense to do arbitrage, and then as you get the understanding, like go to wholesale. And I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you don't understand, like if you don't have those skills and you drop 10,000 into a wholesale order, and you make a mistake, like it's gonna hurt. It's not gonna be the same thing as when you do a mistake with online arbitrage.
Right. Yeah. I was thinking, right, maybe God willing, starting next week, I could probably try to do, the whole 5 leads a day. Gonna kind of be hard, but I'm gonna try. So, and that's
Yeah.
you said 5 leads a day just through reverse sourcing and manual sourcing, right? So,
Yeah. But here's the thing. Right now, like to be honest, right now, from what I see, it's gonna be super hard to get 5 leads a day because I didn't find a lot of shit myself. But I did not do it much, so but it was way slower for reverse sourcing for me. So it may be a little bit hard, but like just try reverse sourcing. Just try to get to those 5 leads a day. And if you can't, it's fine. If there's one day you do not reach the number, it's fine.
right. I
But
was irritated.
do all that,
Thursday, I only found one, and I was so surprised because I was on the computer for 8 hours. So, and I
Oh,
only
really?
found, yeah, I only found one. I found one lead. The rest of them were like from sales because it was just Memorial Day. So the rest of them were like from sales that that are over now, or
Yeah, exactly.
You find the product and it's just you plow
I
out the
still
gift
like
cards.
I still save those like in like a check later kind of place in case there's like another sale or something. Because
Right.
usually they'll like if it was on sale already, it'll probably be on sale again.
Yeah,
Depending
true.
on how much, and then if there's a sale, I'll just run quickly through those.
But like to be honest, I feel like after and I may be wrong, because I don't look everywhere. But I feel like after Memorial Day there was a shift into what was put in sale, and so and I may be wrong, I'm not sure, but like that's maybe why I felt like reverse sourcing was not necessarily that good after Memorial Day. But that's just my experience, I don't know. It may be different depending on what products and what you look at and which storefront you look at,
And with tactical arbitrage, you test the searches right, like, because sometimes it will pull the sales price, and if you put the coupon on the sales price, then you've ruined the search. So
you can update
sometimes.
it after you've done the search. You can update the source pricing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I've
And I
only
didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's Vibe Check that told me that.
Right. I just started with the whole, sourcing thing. I found the most products through tactical arbitrage as of right now. And then secondly, manual sourcing, just going on websites and just, quickly going and putting as many SKUs as I can into, the seller ramp app and seeing, well, I can pay this, I can't pay this. And reverse sourcing, like the first day I found like 3 leads, but that like second day I only found 1. So I was pretty upset.
Yeah, but is that like 3 leads that you're like, I can buy on, or is it like 3 leads that you're like, it's okay? Like,
I mean, yeah, right. I guess we'll find out. I'm starting with you, remember? Or we're both just starting
Oh.
out. So I guess we'll find out. I guess you and I gonna find out together, brother.
All right, man. I'll be looking out, bro. I'll be looking for it, bro.
Most definitely.
Yeah. This is probably I was watching one of Chris's videos and he was talking about prep center because like I'm in Canada and I'm probably gonna have to start with a prep center because like it wouldn't make sense for me to ship to Canada, pay international shipping, and then ship it back to the States. Like just a headache. Um, like when you said that you gotta look at prep centers and see like their fees. So let's just say they charge $1 for your prep center. They charge $1.30 per unit, right? So
Yep.
let's just say you have an order of 10. You order 10 units of something. The prep center is gonna charge you around, let's just say $15 to probably pick and pack and ship everything to Amazon. But then they also have like a monthly charge that they charge you. Like then they also charge you for
It
other stuff
depends.
too.
It depends. So some prep centers have a monthly charge. Mine have, but like I do not pay it because I like when you reach a certain volume, they just do not make you pay it. So every single prep center has different pricing structure. So I'm paying 130 a unit.
130,
Like usually, like what most people pay is 150. And
150.
usually it covers everything, like usually. But now some prep centers charge you extra for poly bags. Some charge you, like you just need to figure that out with your prep center. But like
Oh, okay.
150, when you start, 150 per unit is the price that you should look at. Like if someone's charge you more than that, like just forget it. And in a tax-free state, also in a tax-free state, get your prep center in a tax-free state, so you do not pay sales tax and you save a lot of money. Like, like you do not like. The thing is this: like, if I were to ship stuff to my house, I would pay 7% in sales tax, right? So if I buy something for like $20, I'm gonna pay like close to 150 anyways in sales tax, right? So I'd rather just ship it to my prep center and pay the same thing for them to do all the work, you know?
Yeah. I think it might be a little bit different for me because I live in Canada, so maybe I'd be paying tariffs and this, and then it might come to my house.
Yeah, true. Yeah, nah, but you're fine. Yeah, just find a prep center. Yeah, or just move to the US like for 6 months. You can stay in the US for 6 months, right?
Honestly, I love Canada. Like, I feel like, man, the US is just too crazy, bro. Like, I want to come there and visit, but I would love to visit some of the places like Vegas and Miami.
Yeah.
I'd love to visit.
Toronto is basically the States, no? You guys also take USD, right?
Yeah, basically, but it's not at the same time, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
But like, I don't know, man. I feel like black people in the States are just so much more grown, bro. Like, they look so much more bigger and like, I don't know, bro. Black people in the States are just different, bro. They look so much more grown and bigger and more like, I don't know, like if you look at like trap music and you look at like the Hoodmans and like the Canadian music and then you look at freaking O Block, like they look like freaking, you know what I mean? Like they're like giant freaking black guys with dreads and shit. You look at like Toronto and they're like more smaller, but like, I mean, at the end of the day, a gun is a gun. It doesn't matter if you're big or small.
Yeah, I feel you.
But like, it's just like,
Morshad asked, should I give access for my Amazon account to the prep center so they can manage the shipping themselves? So I asked for it, but I gave them labels myself. I think it's fine. I do not do this. My prep center, they have their own softwares, and so they have API access to my Amazon account, so it works a little bit differently. But if it's the only way, I think it's fine if you give them access to your Amazon account. It should not cause a problem. So I know like it's a little bit scary, but like you can check the permission and like do not give them access to everything inside your Amazon account. So it should be fine.
So literally all you do is just ship them the product and they take care of everything else. Like you just have to say, this is the ASIN that I want to sell on. Here, do everything.
Yeah, this is how it's supposed to be, but it's not how it is. Like, because I need, like, especially when I started working with my prep center, there was a lot of bullshit, right? So I like super recently, like the thing is that half of my product were not like checked into my prep center because they did some
I just watched
up.
your recent video. I saw
you know?
that, bro.
Yeah.
I would be so mad, bro. Oh my God.
I was pissed off, bro. Like, to be honest, I was pissed off.
Bro. I would be bro.
But like I was
You're
relieved that
in-
because I was thinking that they lost all the products, so I was actually relieved when they said that they actually found the product that there was a mixed up, right? But yeah, like like you should still like check your invoice, make sure that everything is correct, like they charge you for the right amount, and check that they actually send everything, that they received everything, that everything got checked in, and that they send everything. And like other than that, like they do everything, but it
Okay,
saves you a lot
okay.
of time because prepping
Alright.
takes a lot of time. So it saves you a ton of time.
That sounds good. I mean, if it were to come to it, I don't know. It's cool if you don't, but would you be able to send me your prep center, and then like maybe I could reach out to them and see if they're interested, looking for one more person, or if it were to
I
come to, I don't know, but
Yeah, I think they still have some openings. So yeah, when you reach that moment, like DM me and I'll ask them if they have some openings, and I'll send the info to you. But like I'm not gonna share the prep center in the in videos, because like it's like, you know, if everyone jumps onto this prep center, like
yeah,
it's gonna be bad. But like if you guys want a prep center, just DM me, and I'll just DM it to you.
yeah,
So,
for
pardon me, I have a question.
Go ahead.
I'm on Rakuten right now. I see,
Yep.
like the deals page and the get 2 times cash back page. So there are about 12 websites here, give or take. Should I scan every single website? I mean, of course, some of them like Disney and HBO Max and stuff like that. But should I scan every single website, or should I be okay? Well, like Zappos is one of them, right? So I would avoid that one. But
Let me see what's on Rakuten. I forgot, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can skip usually. But if you don't know, if there's websites you don't know, yeah, just look at them, see if you think you can find some profitable stuff. Like, let's look at the odd deals right now. So there's Macy's, there's Adidas, there's Lowe's, Banana Republic. I would not look at it. There's Ulta, there's Carter's, Clinic, Sephora. Yeah, I would look at everything, but now there's some promotions that are not interesting, right? So, for example, Sephora is just 10% off your next order. So it's just like the sign up thing. It's not something that's really good. I would look at everything.
Ulta
I would look
looks
at
good
everything.
too. Ulta looks
What's
kind
that?
of good. Ulta
Ulta,
looks kind of good. But
yeah, I guess.
I heard a lot of things on Ulta right now are tanking though,
Yeah. It's thinking like crazy.
and
But
Walgreens too.
Walgreens really, I do not source Walgreens anymore because like the prices are too low for the prep center. I'm trying to focus on
Building a relationship with them, right?
no. I mean, I'm trying to get products with a higher buy cost. You know, I save on the
Right.
on the sales tax. But Walgreens was good for me when I was shipping to my house, to be honest.
Right. So right. Scan that. Scan everything, and just have those scans running. Right. Say I go
Yep.
into health and beauty coupons. I scan everything here in the health and beauty coupons. Right. I just try to scan everything. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And while that's going, I can go on another website that may not have it, like Ace Hardware, or a website that didn't scan with tactical arbitrage, and go through that mint. And how many products would you recommend how many products did you go through manually, when you were doing it? Like say there's 2,000 products, right? How many products would you scan? I mean
So
manually source.
if I had to do it manually, when I started, like usually I did not look at the website that had like 2,000 products. Like I was looking at more like, you know, brand, like as I said, you know, website like Fenty, which, you know, they do not have like that many products, so it's way faster to go through. But like yeah, it's a little bit harder when you go to those websites that have a ton of product. Like if it's not beauty, like if it's beauty, just look at the gift set, just look at that and then move on.
Right.
But
I remember you talking about that, and that's a really smart idea. Did you come up with that idea yourself?
actually not really. It's something like there's that stuff that's called breaking the bulk, and people do that on eBay, right? Where they buy stuff in bulk and then they resell them like individually.
Right.
And so this is where I got this idea, and I'm sure I'm not the first person to think about that, you know. But yeah, it's a great way to make money because usually, you know, those gift set, the price is discounted, and especially like during Q4 when it's like Christmas and stuff, when they have those special gift sets, and yeah, you can make a lot of money with them.
Right. So this 10K I got that I'm trying to flip, maybe I could put in like 50 to 60 products or something like that and see,
Yeah.
split it in because I'm doing makeup and OTC right now. That's what
Mm-hmm.
those are two I think. So it should be pretty easy. Just split it between those, and it should be fine. I should be
Yeah, it
fine.
should be fine. Like just buy 10 at a time, test with 10 units, and then just do not necessarily look at how many asins you buy, but just whenever you find an asin, test with 10 units and see from there. If you made a mistake, it's not gonna hurt you too much. Just liquidate the products, and yeah.
Yeah. So right, I was trying to do like maybe like $200 max per transaction, right? Like you said, $200 a day. So try to do that 200 max per So what's that? Like 50 products, like 50 products ish, and then
Yeah, it's gonna be something like this.
yeah, send that out, and then hopefully
Yeah, but you can
everything's
send
good.
them one by one. I mean, you're gonna wait until you stack up a few products, and then you send $1, $2, $3 whenever you have stuff. You don't have to buy everything at one time.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. So
So
say
just if you have 10K, just try to spend like 175. I think 175 times 60. How much is this? 175 times 60 is gonna be it's gonna be 10,500. So just try to spend $175 a day into inventory, and so you can get into the habit of buying inventory every day, and
right,
see how it goes.
and then probably like once a week, like every Friday, prepare my
Yeah,
shipment and get it out.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, brother, you're so smart, but it's a blessing. It's honestly a blessing to have met you guys, So.
Nah, bro, I've just been doing this for a little while, so.
Yeah, it's this is way different than sneakers. I can tell you that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but just try to spend that. Just if you have 10K, spend 175 a day. If you spend less someday, like it's fine, just catch up like the next day or the next week if it's a down week. But like try to spend money every day.
Right,
Bro.
and like I remember you saying this when I first met you. There's a time to source and a time to buy. So do I
Yeah.
go through the leads I find that day and buy it, and try to buy something from the new leads I found, or should I just go in the lead list and okay, well this is
No,
good.
if you have some stuff on your lead list that's better, buy that stuff. Like do not necessarily buy the stuff that you just found, like
Right.
if you have stuff like, and if you reach a point where you do not need to source, you do not necessarily need to source for that day, just buy your stuff and take a day off.
Right. So okay, because I've been like when you told me you worked like 3 hours a day, I was shocked, because
Yeah, sometimes it's less, and sometimes I work for the whole day and I don't find shit, but like it depends, it really depends.
right. You gotta have goals, right? And once you reach the goals, like you can stop, for the day. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
it depends. Yeah, it depends, because sometimes you can feel yourself becoming lazy, like when you have a lot of leads that you can go to, you do not source anymore, but like you need to stay in touch with what's online and what you can find profitably, so sometimes even if you reach your spending goal and stuff, you still need to source just to make sure that
Right. Yeah, that makes sense because man, I wasn't. I mean, it wasn't that I was angry. I was like, you ever like you source and you go through everything, you're just tired,
yeah.
I found nothing.
This happened to me today, actually. Like, I was sourcing on Reebok because they have that promotion. They have a coupon. It's 30% off on regular price product. This is what it was saying. 30% off regular product and 50% off sales, right? So I looked through the sales. I looked through a ton of products. I found a few products. I was ready to place my order. I tried the coupon. It was saying the coupon was invalid, right? So I actually saw after that the coupon was only for a specific page, like only a few products. And so I was so pissed off. Like I was pissed off. I spent like maybe 1 hour looking, 1 hour and 30 minutes looking through products. I was so pissed off. But stuff like that happen.
Right. Yeah, I'll try. Next week I'll try to start buying stuff because there's a few more things I want to learn, and and I'm learning. I'm trying to learn every day and apply new techniques every day. So next week I'll try to put in my first few orders, try to get an item.
What's holding you back though?
What's holding me back?
Yeah.
Honestly, I was. It's like even Memorial Day. Like I saw so many great products. Like I probably found like 10, 12 leads that day, just going through for 8 hours, 10 hours, just going through. I was finding like a new lead every hour. I was like, wow, bro, I should buy this, bro. But then some of them, my mom was like, no, don't buy it. It's not gonna work. I was like, bro, come on, bro, just buy it. And some I was like, nah, you buy that shit, you gonna lose all your money, bro. Because I was finding like some SKU, and before you told me that, I was about to put 2,000 in this SKU and 2,000 in that SKU and 2,000 in this one. I would have had like 5 SKUs on my page, and I could have been, but now that I know, to kind of spread it out, try to spend money little by little, buy and sell products every day. And get it like that makes more sense, So
yeah, and even if it's scary for you to spend 175 a day, just start with less money. Maybe try to spend just $75 a day, or maybe $50 a day. Buy a few units here and there, send everything, and see how it goes. Just to test. Because I know, because for me, 175 a day, it looks like nothing, but I know that when you start, it's scary, right? So even if you want to spend less, spend less. If you only comfortable spending $50 a day, or even less, just make it weekly, $300 a week or $200 a week. Just do this, send your stuff, see how it goes, and then start scaling up your spending.
Right. Yeah, because I experimented last year with those free links. I was in a group, not free links. It was a group. It was another group. It was $150 a month, and they would give you Amazon links for Nike stuff. Because my friend was like, "I'm gonna make this much on Nike and this," but I found out he was manual sourcing, or he was in a group of people that were manual sourcing. But I would buy those links. I ended up buying some Nike shorts and some Nike hoodies, some children's hoodies. One of them tanks so fucking bad. The shorts, they tank so fucking bad, and the hoodie sold. So I was like, maybe sometime next year I'll try it again. I think this was in last September. And then, I was selling stuff from, just the wholesale, not the wholesale stuff, but stuff we had when I was working with that company that we had, whatever.
Yeah.
So, I was making my money, and I still am. I have another shitment coming in tomorrow, so I'm trying to get that out.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm still making money, but I just want to learn these skills. If I get this skill down, I'll be good. But it wasn't necessarily an issue of spending the money. It's just that negative experience I had of spending that.
Yeah.
And I lost half of everything. I still have them in my store, and they're not selling, which is crazy. I still have them. They're still there.
You spending some money on storage fee, probably. It may get expensive. Maybe get them out of there and sell them on eBay.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, aside from that, yeah, I haven't been scared. I've sent people. I've Zelled people for orders before, which I don't do that. Do not Zell people money for anything. That'll scam you. No, I Zelled this or this one kid money for a graphics card, and then I called him because he got his phone number too. So I called him and I said, "Have you shipped it yet?" And it was quiet for 5 seconds, and then he was like, "Man, shut your bitch ass up!" And he hung the phone up on me, bro. He was like, "Man, shut your bitch ass up," loud as fuck. I think it was 15, bro, and then we closed it.
Oh my god!
I sent him the shipping, and then through PayPal, I had to get the rest of the money. And he was all like, "Oh man, come on, man, I'm homeless, I'm hungry. Let me keep it. Let me keep some money." I was like, "Man, fuck that, little bro." So I got my money back, man, and so yeah, don't use Zelle.
That's fucked up.
Bro, first of all, what is Zelle, bro? I never heard about those Zelle, man.
You guys have Cash App?
They have e-transfer over there. It's
over here is e-transfer. You know much about Canada or
me? Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe.
No, I haven't
met any online arbitrage Canada people, so I don't really have much people to reference or get any ideas from. Just me, just trying to figure it out on my own, bro. But Zelle,
I'm sure they have people in Canada who can kind of, because I'm sure people in the United States aren't the only people really doing work on Amazon, right?
Sure,
I don't know anything about Canada. I'm from the South, so.
Yeah, bro. Canada is it's good, man, but has its limitations sometimes. But hey, this is what it is.
I love Canada. I think I have family in Canada too, so that's good.
You think? You're not sure?
I don't know. I told you, big brother, I don't know anything about Canada. Who knows? Maybe I do. Great migration, the great migration.
I have some family in Canada, actually.
I think so. I think they're out there. Montreal.
Canada, man. Montreal is a whole different vibe than Toronto. Toronto's more I'm not gonna say it's States, because Canada is not the States, but it's kind of similar to the States. Montreal is more kind of like, because Montreal's all French, mostly French. So like, just different, man. Different culture. Montreal doesn't really want to be. A lot of people in Montreal don't really want to be in Canada anymore. They want their own private state. So
Oh,
it's like,
really?
yeah, they did like a vote and it was like 45, like 55.
That's
Like it was like really
crazy.
close, you know, to like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy. But the way they speak French is super weird, though. Like it's like
Yeah?
even for me, it's super weird, bro. Like I don't even know how to explain. Like it's sometimes it's super hard to understand for people that speak French from Europe, you know.
Damn,
Yes.
bro.
Shout out to Canada. I love the grassy.
Bro, you got 10,000, bro. Book a trip.
I'm not. Why would I go up there? I don't think I should.
Bro, you just said you like Canada, bro. What do you mean?
I mean, look, brother, it sounds nice, bro, but I don't know. If one of them dudes in Canada get in my face, man, I don't know. I give him a hug, like I said last time. I give him a hug. I love him. I'll be nice.
Nah, no one's gonna get into your face still, but there's street politics here, like serious. Like a lot of rappers here, bro, die and like either die or they get locked up. Like they don't make it far. They don't get to blow up like Kodak. Only person who blew up is probably Tory Lanez and Drake.
Yeah.
And Drake wasn't even in the hood.
How do you guys kill each other over there? Like y'all like kill each other with kindness or something? Or like what y'all do?
Oh my god, bro.
Yo, Chris.
Yeah, vibe check. What'd you
Yeah,
say?
I sent you some stuff on DM,
Let me
bro.
check.
I love you, bro. I love you, DK. You cool. I like you. You're a real cool dude. You remind me of my friend, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna keep you accountable too, bro. So you gotta keep me accountable, man. Like
For sure. That sounds good, bro.
both of our goals should just be getting the legs under the business, man. Some sales coming in with some profits, reinvest it. You know, like just
I agree.
get
I
our
agree,
legs,
bro.
get the legs going, man, where we could get to like 10K or 5 to 10K a month, and like we get like the machine going, and then we just reinvest our profits and just keep going up, you know.
I kind of already did 5K last month though, bro. just with the stuff I'm selling, I've been selling from myself, right? But
Bro, like fam, like that's good, bro. Like more
I'm trying
motive.
to get to the next level. Hey, brother, there's always something. You should always have the mentality, that you're a big fish in a small pond. There's always something bigger for you. You're supposed to be somewhere else. The next level. So.
Well, yeah, like I haven't started yet, so I mean, I'll get there, bro.
Don't get nervous.
Honestly, I'm not the nervous type, man. I'm very trigger happy. Like I will shoot the trigger.
That was my issue.
I'm not a nervous guy. Like if I believe I can do something, I'm not the person who will like I will pull the trigger, bro. So like me, I just want to make sure that like I know my stuff before I pull the trigger, because like I invested 5 years drop shipping, trying to make a store work like countless hours, bro. So I'm kind of disappointed that like I'm transitioning into something else because I really thought that was gonna be my thing. So just want to make sure like I'm not gun shy at all, man. I pull that fucking trigger, bro.
I agree. That was my issue. One of my issues was that like I remember sourcing like probably something from Academy. It was some Nike slides. They were on sale for like less, but I didn't know about like coupon codes. They were like $19 or $18 or $17. People were like, well, you got them for 18, but boy, I got it for like $12, so because I was just so quick to buy them, I was happy, I was ready to buy them. So I feel like, I should have took more time, did my research and been a little more calculated. There's nothing wrong with being happy to do things, but I feel like, you should be a little calculated, take time and do your homework a little bit before doing it.
Yeah. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I'm not pulling. I'm saving to start. Like, I'm not in the up position where I'm like, okay, I have money stacked up, so I'm saving to start, and I have money that's gonna be keeping the business afloat every single month. So that's kind of the angle. Like, whereas you have like a lump sum to kind of like play off of. Like me, I have like money that I'm putting in every month. So it's like once I get to 1,000 base, 1,200.
Yeah, you're gonna compound quickly though. You're gonna compound quickly, just adding that money every month. So it should be good. Eventually, what you said 700. That 700 is not gonna be nothing. You put that in your pocket at some point. So yeah, brother, I agree. Yeah, you'll make it. I'm gonna make it. We'll all make it. But aside from that, guys, think I'm gonna go now. I have to buy dinner. It's been a pretty long day for me. So but I'm practicing new strategies, learning new things. But it's nice talking to you. It's nice meeting everyone. Shout out to Millennial Money. I didn't hear her speak once. Shout out to her and shout out to.
Thank you. Shout out. Okay.
Right on. Good. Nice to meet you. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Thank
you.
you all.
I was giving you your moment and letting you speak, waiting to ask my question.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Ask your question.
You've been talking the whole time.
We were talking about nothing the whole time. Go ahead.
No, that's why we're all here, right? It's nice to have a mastermind. So, Chris, I do have a question for you.
Go ahead.
What's the best way to handle items that require a transparency code besides just avoiding selling them?
I just avoid, like, to be honest, what I do is I avoid selling them because my train of thought is that if they ask for that stuff, probably that in the future, like, the brand is gonna give us a hard time actually with those brands. So I think other people on the server had these issues. I never had them myself. I never sold brands that actually were asking for transparency like labels on their product. But yeah, I just try to stay away from those because like I think that it's gonna be some headaches down the road. They're probably gonna send IP complaints and stuff. It's gonna be difficult. So I'm not dealing with them. And I think it's Amazon FBA guys from the UK that actually said that it was better to stay away from them because he had a lot of issues with those products asking for those labels. So yeah.
Okay, because I sell a lot of squishmallows, so I'm running into that issue with them.
Oh, really? I did not know. I sold a few as well, but I did not receive any notice for that. But yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. And I've been regated. I've been regated in squishmallows. I haven't sold any like for a little while. So yeah, but like I would just stay away and try to not sell them in the future. To be honest, if they actually ask for transparency labels.
Transparency.
Yeah.
I gotta look into like what that is.
It's something for the authenticity of the items and stuff like that. And so yeah, that's why I'm just staying away from that because it's just gonna be more headaches, to be honest.
Transparency label. So you get like an email from Amazon like, hey, can you provide transparency labels for this?
Yeah, if you look in the search, let's just look. You'll see when Amazon FBA guy talked about it. Yeah, I would need to look because I remember that he had this issue, and then somebody else asked about that, and he said that it was just better to not deal to stay away from those products because there's going to be a lot of issues.
Yeah, so I had a face cream I was selling, and then I ran into that issue, and I just stopped selling it. But I love selling the squishmallows because they're a huge moneymaker.
Yeah, that's true. But
yeah.
did you receive that notice for every single ASIN from Squishmallow?
No, just one. So I think I'm just gonna try to move my current inventory and then be done with it.
Yeah, I think that's what's best, to be honest. Because
what about eBay?
Yeah, true, eBay.
Okay.
Yeah, you could try to sell them on eBay.
I'm not a huge fan of eBay, but
I mean,
but that's a good idea.
It's good to liquidate items, to liquidate inventory. It's pretty good. And yeah, like running an eBay business is like boring because you need to do all the shipping yourself and stuff, and it takes a lot of time. But like to liquidate inventory, it's pretty good, to be honest.
Liquidate. Also, when you liquidate, they just basically send it back to you.
Yeah, no. Like, let's say there's some stuff that you cannot sell anymore, like they regate you, or like, you know, something that is not necessarily in new condition, like something like, I don't know, like some shoes that are missing the label and stuff. Like instead of trying to resell them again on Amazon, I would just sell them on eBay, just to recoup some money, you know.
Like your replan or?
No. So let's say I sell those Nike shoes, right? And what will happen with Amazon sometimes is that the customer is going to send you back the product. They're going to return the product, but they're not going to return them inside the original box, right? So without the original box, you can sell those shoes on Amazon, but I would not do it personally because let's say I buy a $150 pair of shoes and I receive them in some random ass box, like I would be pissed, right? So I do not want the customers to be pissed because I do not want to deal with complaints. So
Yeah.
I would just sell them as is on eBay, you know, just to recoup some money and like instead of throwing them down, throwing them away, you know.
Or like maybe Facebook or something. Facebook.
Yeah, or Facebook Marketplace, whatever, you know.
Yeah, makes sense. Got a lot of research, bro.
You'll figure it out when you sell, bro. It's...
Yeah. I actually have I learned a lot. I learned a lot today, man, about just the cashbacks. Got some questions answered. I gotta do. I'm not gonna be able to start until probably July second week, first week around there, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, you'll get there, bro. Like,
Take
just
the
whenever
time
you're
to learn.
ready. I would start as soon as possible, but like, if you need some time, yeah, just take your time. Start in July, and yeah, just make your money.
I need some time to like save up and stuff. Just so I can get started because I'm gonna have to. I heard that Inventory Labs has like a 1 month free trial, and so
Yeah.
I'll have some time before I have to pay that, and then Be Cool. Probably gonna want it there 25. Maybe I could get like a 14-day. I was thinking getting a bunch of trials and then.
Yeah,
kinda
but for example, Inventory Lab, if you work with a prep center, you're not gonna necessarily need Inventory Lab, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I should actually cancel Inventory Lab. I just thought about that. Like I do not even need it, to be honest, because I do not
I didn't even know that.
yeah, with my prep center, I do not need. Some prep centers requires you to use Inventory Lab. Mine doesn't because they have their own software. So I can cancel Inventory Lab actually. But,
Do you pay for their software or?
No. It's like everything is included, but their software suck. To be honest, it's not that good. Like whenever it generates an invoice, there's always something wrong with like some storage fee, or there's always something wrong. So yeah.
I agree. Inventory Lab is trash.
You don't like it for real? No, I was talking about
For real.
my prep center software is trash. Like Inventory Lab is it's okay. Like I think it's okay. Like it's actually faster than like prepping with Amazon, but yeah, like it's expensive as fuck though. Like they increase their prices, too expensive. It's crazy.
Is anyone familiar with Amazon Handmade?
Mm-mm.
I was
No,
a little bit familiar with it because of what's it called? I was doing Etsy for a little bit, so I was kind of looking into like maybe seeing if I could, I don't know, do some stuff for Amazon Handmade. Like they have like very strict like the rules are like they got like rules like you have to be handmade, like you can't just like like they have like authenticity stuff and like a bunch of stuff, so you have to make sure like whatever you're doing is handmade. And handmade is a whole different ball game. You're gonna have to make sure like you have like laser printer, depending on what you're doing. It's like you're gonna have to invest into like stuff to make the stuff by hand,
Okay.
Yeah, so like maybe some people they buy like a 3D printer that's like handmade, so then they'll like build out all the like let's just say you want to come up with like a cool design or like a statue or something. Some people they buy like the stuff that like you can do engravements with, and then they'll engrave like certain stuff into like keychains. So you have to buy all that like equipment. But some people are crushing it on Etsy and handmade, but like it's just a whole different ball game. If you're used to just like drop shipping, kind of like where you're not really hands-on touching anything, like you're just putting money in and fulfilling orders and that's it. Like it's a different ball game. Like you gotta have like equipment and you gotta take time to build everything and ship out. And it's like, yeah, but you can crush it if you know what you're doing and you know the right categories and stuff to sell. Like maybe it's a collar, maybe it's a keychain, like you know. And your design has to be like unique too, because when people are buying handmade stuff, like it's not like they're looking for something that stands out about something that's handmade,
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey Chris, with Macy's cancellations using a gift card, what happens?
With cancel, I'm not sure. Like the thing, like, did your whole order get cancelled or just a few items?
The whole thing.
The whole order, you should be able to
Just
replace
reuse it?
an order. Yeah, to reuse it. Like if there's a few items that get cancelled, they send you another. Or if it's a return of stuff, they send you another gift card in the mail. So
Okay.
that's the thing. But like if it's just a regular cancellation for the whole order, you should be able to reuse that same gift card.
Yeah, I just got a cancellation right now. I just.
Is it on an account that you've been using? Did you change the address?
No, I haven't changed anything.
Yeah, that's weird. But I don't know. Macy's been acting up, to be honest. Like there was that old situation with the gift cards that I was not able to buy. I think it was the same thing for you in Austin as well. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't placed an order at Macy's for like 2-3 days. Like ever since like the last promotion ended. So yeah.
Is my OTC store a good store to source from?
Yeah, they have some stuff. They do wholesale too, so you can sign up for their wholesale thing.
Is wholesale better for them?
It's okay. They have some good products. Also, sometimes I find some leads and I look over there and they have it available wholesale. You know, so it's a good way to transition actually and start placing some wholesale order. No, I've
Right.
never placed one, so I don't know if you know, they ship fast, all that stuff. You know.
Right. Yeah. Well, thank you all. It was amazing. Actually, now I really have to leave, because it is getting late. So, I
I'm gonna get some food.
But thank you all, guys. It was really nice. It was really good sitting down, talking to you all. It was great meeting everyone, talking to everyone again, and I really appreciate this. Thank you all. Goodbye.
All right, bro.
Yeah, for
Later.
sure, bro. Take care. I'll definitely. You guys are definitely gonna be seeing a lot of me, man, because I'm gonna be in this every freaking
Yeah.
time you see freaking.
Yeah, we're gonna try to make it at least once a week. You know. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you guys still have any questions, I'm still here. What time is
I'm
it?
done. I'm done for the day. I'm probably gonna do. I gotta go and get ready and go bang out a night shift. But yeah.
All right, bro. Good luck with that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I have 15 more minutes if you guys have questions and stuff.
All right, no worries. Take care, everyone.
All right, bro.
1, 2. Bro, I'm trying to see why they canceled this. One.
Macy's. Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know,
one.
bro.
I got one confirmation.
Oh, you placed multiple orders back to back?
But 1, 2, 3, or 3 of them. The third one got a cancellation.
Yeah, maybe wait a little bit. Or try again on another account, maybe.
Yeah. So I didn't get a cancellation. I only got that one cancellation. The other one just says processing.
Did you receive a confirmation email for the 2 orders?
Just one of them. It just
Okay,
said
so
your order will arrive in multiple shipments.
yeah, well, if you receive like a confirmation, it's fine. It's not cancelled. So you know that the order went through with Macy's. If you received an email for it, then you just need, like, maybe the second one is going to be cancelled then if you haven't received an email.
Okay, I'll probably call them tomorrow and see what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I mean, you can just try to replace an order. You know, do you have another address to work with?
Yeah, I got one of those. Like the not the virtual ones. I think it's virtual.
Yeah. You can try to place an order over there and see how it goes.
Let's see, I'm gonna have to start using my Airbnb address to fucking. I just have to figure out, like, know exactly when it's gonna come in.
Yeah, but that's good. If you can, yeah, take advantage of that. You know.
So. But yeah, we'll go to the gym and hopefully I get a fucking notification that it went through or something. But
all right.
All right, guys. Yeah.
All right. Any other question?
I have one question, and then
Go
I'll
ahead,
let you
go
go
ahead.
because I know you've been on for a while.
That's fine.
So I do about 80% RA and 20% OA.
Mhm.
And I ordered from a website, not a large quantity. It was like 5 because that was like the maximum they would allow in one order. And I got the items, I prepped them, I shipped them, they sold immediately. So I tried to log back in on the website to reorder and I couldn't log in. So I I chatted with their support, and
Mhm.
it turns out they blocked me. They banned me from their website.
Oh
They
my
were
god.
able to, yeah, they were able to look up my seller account with my
Oh
address.
really? For real?
Yeah, how did they do that?
I did not know they do that, but like this is why I have like I have a virtual mailbox for my Amazon. Like my address on Amazon is a virtual mailbox. So and I do not use it anymore to ship stuff. I just use it to receive like, you know, returns and any paperwork for the business or for, you know, that Amazon may send me. But this is something that you could do potentially, and or you could just open a virtual mailbox to get your, you know, to split the load in between your orders, right? So instead of shipping everything to your house, start shipping to a virtual mailbox, and you know, you're gonna be able to split the load, and it's gonna be less likely that you actually get stuff canceled, you know.
So I looked into iPostal and I was going to open an account there, but I couldn't figure out then if I needed to forward everything to my house or if I
No,
actually had to.
you
I'm not
can
sure how
go
that
and pick
works.
it up. Yeah, you so you just you sign up, you have your address, and then you can go over there. Some mailbox requires you to take an appointment, but most of them you can just call them like 15 minutes in advance and go over there and pick up your package.
Okay, is there a specific one that you recommend?
I mean, you would need to look because like it's different from city to city, right? So I'm in Miami. I have two right there in Miami. So anything that's on iPostal is pretty trustworthy. So just make sure that you do not pay per package. Like it's a flat fee for the month. That's the only thing, because some of them will make you pay like $1 per package that you pick up. That's pretty much the only thing.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate you.
No problem. Do you have any other question or?
No, I won't keep you, but I'll be excited for you to do more of these in the future.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll try to do one every week. That's what I want to do. So I think Friday is a good day. Or we'll figure it out. But I'll post it in the announcement. All right?
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Bye.
Bye.